Wow, goosebumps. Now, there's truly no tea party like a Royal Albert tea party, if you think about it. Hello and welcome to Openshop. My name is Nikki V, and today I'm joined by the wonderful Mattia from Royal Albert.
Thank you for having me,
Now,
Nikki.
we're going to be presenting an eclectic and incredibly beautiful range of bone china tea sets, teapots, teacups, and high tea accessories just for you. Now, Mattia, how do you feel to be in this wonderland that we have here today?
I've never been in anything like it, and I'm so ready for today, Nikki.
I think he's secretly worried. Look at that face.
No, I'm so excited.
Buckle up.
Thank you.
Now, Royal Albert, they certainly know how to serve a cup of tea in style. With their quintessentially English floral patterns, including the classic old country roses that we all love, Royal Albert boasts the kind of timeless elegance that never goes out of style. Forget spending weekends rummaging around in dusty old antique stores for the vintage look that you're after. With Royal Albert, everything old is new again. And it's always in bloom. That's the way we think about it. Now, the products that we've got for you today are high quality and among the very best that you're going to find on the market. As well as being decorative collector's items and amazing gifts, these sets are incredibly practical and they can be used every single day. Everything that we have for you today are Openshop exclusives, and as you can probably assume by now, we're going to have a hell of a lot of fun presenting them to you. That's the deal. Now, I can safely say that I've never been to a tea party like this before. Mattia, have you?
Never, Nikki, and I'm ready for today.
You've seen what's been going on behind the scenes.
I have, and you are all in for something special today.
Bless you. Now, you can join us on 132580. You can go on to the app, or you can go to openshop.com.au. That's the way you join us, and we've got something for everybody. And don't forget, you've got Afterpay. Hang on a minute, who are these? What's going on?
Hello, Alice.
Oh my God. Oh my gosh, Alice. Welcome. And the Mad Hatter, should I be worried drinking tea from you?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Oh, this is wonderful. Welcome to the Mad Hatter's Tea Party. Alice, you look lovely. We've got cupcakes, I can see.
Yes.
Look at those beautiful cupcakes. Oh, and the Mad Hatter is serving us tea. You can have the first sip, Mattia.
Oh, Nikki, thank you.
So hospitable, goodness me. Wow, that has just set the tone to come. So, what do we have in front of us? Let's have a look of what we've got, and you can purchase today. We are going to look at the Miranda Kerr 16-piece bundle. Now, we love Miranda, and she has put her heart and soul teeming with Royal Albert. And when you think about Royal Albert, you think of, over 100 years tradition. Originally, in England, that's where it all came from, with all of those traditions. But Miranda has made it extremely funky and put some incredible sentiments and affirmations into it. Here are your details. 300423 is the item number, $699. You're getting the entire collection. And what I have to say to you is, remember, there are certain things about this. It is bone china, which is going to be lasting you a very long time. It's robust, it's durable. You're going to be passing it down. These are heirloom pieces, and there's a lot more that we're going to discover as we go along. Now, Mattia, tell us about this set that we're seeing here. I know that you've got some fun facts straight from Miranda.
I do. So this collection actually came out in 2014, and it's full of everything that Miranda loves. So on every single piece, we've got gorgeous peonies, which are these bright, beautiful flowers here, also adorned with gorgeous butterflies that Miranda loves. So they're two of her most favorite things. And this is actually called Friendship, and within the whole Friendship collection, we've got 5 different affirmations, like you said.
Wow. Now, what was the connection originally with Miranda Kerr and Royal Albert?
Yeah, so she used to have tea with her grandmother all the time, and that's really where it came from. Her grandmother had a Royal Albert tea set, they would enjoy it together, and from there, she always wanted to design her own tea set, and, that happened to be with Royal Albert.
I think many of us can take ourselves back to having tea with, in England, my grandmother, anybody knocked on the door and they had a problem, come in, let's put the kettle on, let's have a cup of tea. And out would come the Royal Albert, and you'd have some loose leaf tea, a little bit of Earl Grey, and it seemed to solve all the problems of the world. So we can totally empathise with where Miranda's coming from. Now, what are we exactly getting in this set for $699? We've got 4 instalments of Afterpay at $174.75. Take us through exactly how many plates, how many cups, how many saucers we're getting. I want a tour, Mattia.
Well, let's go. Let's start on the left, shall we?
Okay.
So we've got the plate, and this pattern here is actually called Blessings. So one of Miranda's most favorite affirmations again, blessings. So you're getting the plate, you're getting the teacup and the saucer filled with peonies and also those gorgeous butterflies. Then let's move over to this one here. So the yellow, I think yellow and for me brings me joy.
It's sunny, isn't it?
Sunny, beautiful. Imagine a gorgeous spring summer's day, and this is what Miranda's called this one. So this is joy.
Joy. So blessings, joy.
And then here with the teapot, the creamer, and the sugar. So this is friendship.
Yeah.
Something that Miranda holds very close to her heart for everybody around her.
Blessings, joy, friendship.
Then we move over here to devotion.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Which is gorgeous with the light blue. I'll let you put that one up.
Devotion with the light blue.
Here.
So blessings, joy, friendship, devotion. These are all sentiments. Yes, carry on.
And an interesting fact on this as well, the white in the middle of the plate is actually called the mirror.
The mirror.
The mirror.
Okay. So we're getting 4 plates, or 4 side plates.
We are.
4 saucers, 4
Yes.
cups, because there's another one on the end.
There is. So this one here is called gratitude. So if we look
Wow.
at that, filled with the beautiful peonies, also the butterflies floating around. So that's the plate, and then you're getting the teacup and the saucer as well. On
So
this one.
blessings, grace, friendship. I've lost it. Joy,
Gratitude.
gratitude. All of these wonderful
so many, Nikki.
so many emotions. I'm on an emotional roller coaster here. So you're getting the 4 sandwich plates, the side plates,
Correct.
4 of the beautiful teacups, and 4 of the saucers. You're getting the teapot.
Do you guys know where Miranda Kerr is at all?
Zach,
I've been looking for Miranda Kerr everywhere.
what
Is she-
are you doing?
Miranda?
I'm in the
Miranda?
middle of it.
I've got my number and some flowers, her
I'm in
favourite
the
flowers.
middle of a show, Zach. Miranda is not here. Listen, she's married
She is.
No.
to a billionaire.
Is she coming later?
She's married to a billionaire, Zach.
Maybe just a selfie with her? Just a selfie, just a couple photos.
Listen, maybe she'll make you a
She loves
smoothie.
tea, right?
Come and sit down and
No,
join
no,
us.
that's all right. I'll go.
No,
I'll leave.
Zach,
Can I have
you
a
may as
muffin,
well
though?
join us.
All right, then.
As long
All
as
right.
he's got food in his hand, we can placate him. Okay.
Hey, everyone.
Welcome,
Thanks for
Zach
having
Dean.
me.
Sorry about this.
No,
Next
dear,
time,
honestly.
next
I'm
time.
sorry to disappoint that it's just me, Zach. You know?
You know what, Zach? We may not be able to get Miranda Kerr here, but we can show you some beautiful photos of her actually enjoying her Royal Albert tea set. Now, have a look at this. Wow, Miranda Kerr by Royal Albert. Now this is exciting because you are getting heirloom pieces here. We are discussing bone china. Now I don't want you to think fine bone china. I know my grandmother always used to say, get the fine bone china out. It's so robust that we want you to enjoy it every single day. So just to reiterate what we're getting in the actual pack.
Yes. So you're getting all 4 of the side plates, all 4 of the beautiful teacups and sauces, and you're also getting the teapot with the sugar and the creamer.
Okay, now what I want to draw your attention to at home is some of the detail that you have in these beautiful bone china. There's nothing like drinking a loose leaf tea, a Darjeeling or an Earl Grey.
Gorgeous.
It tastes better, doesn't it, Zach, in bone china?
I've heard.
And you'll notice around the outside that you've got this gold. Now, talk to us about the gold that's on here.
So it's real gold, Nikki. So 22 karat gold gilding, all hand applied. And really what you need to know as well, because it's gold, never put it in the microwave. Like all metals, it's the worst thing you can possibly do. Go crazy. So also don't put it in the dishwasher because you want that to last as long as possible. Like you said, use it every day, hand wash it, and take care of it, and you'll have it for a lifetime.
Right, this is absolutely beautiful, isn't it? And the paintings that are on there of the incredible peonies, you've got the little butterfly, the detail, and you've got the 22 karat gold that's been hand painted going around the outside. Now, as I say, these are robust and durable pieces. These are not just gifts.
Bang it
These are
harder,
not
Nikki.
Zach's over there and he's got a full sweat on looking at me like that. These are not just to be bought out for special occasions. These are to be used all the time, aren't they?
Every day. And there's that saying, like a bull in a china shop, completely wrong. It's the strongest material that you can buy. Stronger than ceramic, stronger than stoneware. So use it every day.
Go for it, Zach.
Absolutely.
Look at that.
Oh my gosh.
He's trying. Now, did you know
Very
that it was
strong.
that
I
durable?
had no idea. I had no idea. That is that's like strong as metal.
Very strong.
It's like super strong. You
You could run over it with a car and it will be fine.
Really?
Yes.
Now,
You wouldn't wanna
let's
drop
talk
on your
about
foot.
fine bone china again. What does that actually mean?
So it really means that you just want to, sorry.
Yeah. Fine bone china.
Fine bone china, it just means that it's very strong and that you can use it every day.
Every day.
Yes.
Okay, so we're getting the 4 plates, the 4 delicious sauces, and I just want, these make me smile, and I think it's about having jewels for your home, isn't it? Something that can bring a smile to your face. When next door knock on, you won't be just keeping up with the Joneses, you'll be going to the Joneses at the end of the day. The cup, the saucer, the side plate, and look at this teapot. Now, one thing I've noticed with bone china is that it holds the heat well of your tea.
It does, but you can also feel the heat. So you're not going to burn your hands as you would with something else. You can feel it touch off very quickly, and it will also help radiate, infuse the tea properly.
And
Better experience.
There's another thing that I like about a bone china Royal Albert teapot is the pour.
Absolutely.
It's all in the pour. Look at that. It's, you see, I'm English. That's
Very well done.
It's got to be done properly.
It does. You didn't spill a drop, Nikki.
Now, how many cups would I be able to get out of this?
I'd say out of these sized cups, you could get at least 7 to 8.
7 to 8. There you go,
Yes.
Zachy.
It's a dinner party.
It is.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
Beautiful afternoon
I love
tea.
it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Zach sat there trying to work out how many smoothies he can get out of this teapot.
1.5 smoothies in that.
Okay, 13.25.80 if you want to come and join us. Now, you do have the option to pay with Afterpay. You have 4 times, I think it's 174 something if you want to get this home. You've got that 30-day money-back guarantee. It is so beautifully presented. I'm also thinking you've got wedding gifts if you've got a daughter or a son or a niece or a nephew that are getting married, or somebody close to you. But these are it's a modern, fresh, beautiful take on the quintessential classic of Royal Albert. And if you think about how long Royal Albert's been around, my gosh, over 100 years.
This year, 115 years, which is incredible. Since 1904. Insane.
Right, we're going to move on. We have got lots more to see you. This is the Mad Hatter's Tea Party, and I'm spying. He's worrying me, that Mad Hatter. There's Alice.
Hello.
And here
Shall we?
Oh, goodness me.
Beautiful.
Thank you very much.
The
Finish
Mad
your
Hatter.
cupcake?
I'm terrified of you.
Cupcake is delicious.
You should be.
I should be terrified of him. Oh, my goodness. Right, now we're going to
Thank
move on
you.
to a classic.
Yes.
This is where it started, with the old country roses. And, my grandmother had old country roses, and we're going to talk about that because it is a signature motif for Royal Albert, with the burgundy, the pink, the yellow roses, accentuated with that lustrous gold banding, 22 carat, $199. This is the gift bundle. Now, I remember my old boss, maybe 7 years ago, we bought her something very, very similar, because she used to love having her tea at various times of the day, and we got her this teapot, and this is just so exciting because it's a teapot and cup. So I'm going to let you talk to us about
Absolutely.
that.
So this is the tea cup and tea for one, really. So it comes with the teapot up top. So if you remove that, you can boil whatever tea you want and brew that inside here. And then inside, of course, you've got your teacup ready to go. So you can pour a beautiful cup of tea just for yourself. And you've got the gorgeous saucer. And some history as well, I think we should talk about
about
for Old
the
Country
history.
Roses. So designed back in 1962 by Harold Holdcroft, but actually had a different name before that. It was called King's Ransom. But we've changed the name, made it something a little bit more fun, something more appealing that speaks more to the pattern as well. And this is the most enduring and most bought ever fine china dinnerware set in the world.
It's where you kind of start, isn't it? As I say,
It
I
is.
remember this growing up, and this has got to be the biggest teacup in the world.
It
Look
is
at the
huge.
size of this cup. And inside as well, there's little surprises like the motif that's been painted on the inside, the 22 karat gold that's all been hand painted that comes down, and you can see the size of that cup in my hand. You can enjoy this and pay later with Afterpay, $199. But there's more to this bundle, and we're going to have a look at that in a moment. Now, Zaki, tell us about the type of tea that you'd like to have in this.
I am a bit of a tea expert. Well, I'm a tea expert in training, but that reminds me of, I went to Disneyland, and I'll just show it again. I went to Disneyland, and there's a ride where you sit in it. It's obviously a lot bigger, but they spin around, and then, yeah, that's huge. So you could fit a little group of mice in there, pretty much. Anyway, that's a Disney movie, another Disney movie. Yeah, the teas you could drink in there, well, gosh, there's thousands of teas. There's so many different types of teas. For me at the moment, my favorite tea is sticky chai tea.
Oh.
So it has that like nice sweet flavor, but like the cinnamon and the different spices in there. So it's like a Eastern kind of approach. Have you guys had that before?
No, anything that's got sticky in it, I know it's going to taste good.
It's going to be yum. Sticky date pudding, you know. This would be great for maybe desserts or something you can do as well.
Think about, well, we've got strawberries here. We can show putting some strawberries in there, put them in.
So what are we actually getting with the bundle?
Well, we get all of this, which is fantastic. So we get the teacup and saucer and tea for one. We're also getting this gorgeous heart-shaped dish, so you can put jewelry in it, you can put some strawberry, anything you want, dessert. And also, we are getting this gorgeous little box as a keepsake. So you might put your kids' first teeth in there as a really nice memory and keepsake. You can put
so
the
you're
ring.
off romancing with kids' first teeth. I'm thinking I could put all my pills in there for the day.
Each to their own, Nikki, each to their own.
There's a future heirloom pieces. So we're getting all of this. There's going to be in the family for generations. Old country roses. Now, this is the signature, designed in 1962.
Correct.
We've got 115 years of history with Royal Albert. But I love the fact, I'm just going to take those strawberries out. Gosh, they look good enough to eat. That you have this gift for somebody. This is so smart. If you want to gift it to, I don't know, somebody who you love, or a little gift for yourself. I think this is perfect as well if you live by yourself. And make tea a ritual. You know, in so many countries around the world, tea is a ritual. Whether you're looking at, you know, China or Japan or even England, as I say, knocking on the door, somebody's got trouble at meal, come in and have a cuppa, and that's the way it is. It brings people together, Zach, doesn't it?
100%, it does. Yeah, like I'm a big fan of cooking and bringing people together. Tea's the same, and I'm curious to know how many people have had those deep conversations with those that they love, their friends or family, or complete strangers. It really brings people together. Anyone can make tea. And actually what I've been researching is that the first tea ever kind of discovered was in China 5,000 years ago.
Wow.
And the emperor at the time was actually just brewing some hot water, and some of these leaves in the air flew into the pot and started boiling.
Wow.
And he smelt this tea in the air, this
aroma.
fragrance, and then he decided to drink it, and he felt like this, you know, feeling of tea in his body. So it dates back so far, and it was for the royalty. You know, it was kind of this creme de la creme of everyone drinking tea. So many memories.
Expensive than gold at the time too. Tea was a currency that they traded in back then.
Yeah.
Zaki, you're a dark horse. Listen to you with your tea facts.
Just my notes.
It's just my notes. So this is a wonderful opportunity. You're not just getting the teapot, the teacup, and the saucer in bone china that has been beautifully hand painted with 22 karat gold. You are also getting this lovely little dish that you can leave, you know, little odds and ends, little bits of jewelry in there, or maybe, you know, pop anything in there. And this as well. You could even split these up and give them as gifts to people.
Absolutely.
You don't have to keep the bundle all together. Now, we're looking at just under $50 with your Afterpay. You have a 30-day money-back guarantee, but I have never really heard of anybody who said they don't love Royal Albert, because it just stimulates so many memories and it creates memories to come. And it's the things as well, if you've got grandchildren, your children, like me and Mattia and Zach, will remember Nan's Royal Albert. That's true, isn't it?
Absolutely. And I've got a friend who was telling me that exact story, that she's still got the piece that her grandmother gave her so long ago. So it's just that lovely memory to hold on to.
Yeah. Oh,
Hello, Alice.
Here we go.
Oh, that Mad Hatter. I'll tell you, he's...
Alice, unfortunately,
Watch out.
Miranda Kerr isn't here, but here you go. This is my number for later.
Zachy D, you can't help yourself, can you? Control yourself, Zach. He's now hitting on Alice. I'm sorry, Mattia.
From one blonde to another. Here we go.
What am I doing with this?
Here, let's
Now-
pop that in front here too.
This is exciting.
Wow.
We've got some... Oh. He scares me. We've got a bundle with a cake plate, a server, and we've got
Amazing,
4 mugs.
They are.
These tall mugs here. I'm still not trusting this tea that you're pouring.
Thank you.
Ooh, right.
To you on that one.
No, you first. Okay,
you
so
very much.
we're getting an awful lot here for $249. 300420 is the item number on 132580, or you can go on openshop.com.au. Now, Mattia, be honest.
Yes.
The mug breaking away from tradition of the teacup and saucer.
Yes, I'm all for it. I
Yeah.
think, it's a little bit something different. You don't really necessarily always have to drink out of a teacup and saucer. I think, do what suits your mood. This is a really nice way to drink out of something if you're not really wanting something quite as delicate, but you just want to hold on to it. It's very easy.
You could put your hot chocolate in it, your coffee in it. Now, talk us through what we're actually getting in this bundle.
Yes, so we're getting all 4 of the tall mugs. So Zach's just finishing off
Can
with
I have
one
your
here.
mug back to show the lady at home what she's getting?
Let's see. So of course you'll
delicious.
get all 4 of these beautiful tall mugs. We're also giving you 2 gorgeous cake plates,
Are we getting 2 cake plates?
I believe, or possibly one.
No, just one, I think.
Just the one, sorry.
Listen to you with your
You're
generosity.
confused. I know. I'd love to give everybody 2. Maybe just buy 2 bundles and then you'll get 2.
He's a giver.
I am. So honestly, let's just look at this one here. Focus on that.
Oh, wow.
So this is the gorgeous cake plate that you will be getting. And with that, Zach's got the gorgeous server as well.
So the server comes with it too?
It does. So you've got the cake plate, the server, and the 4 mugs.
Now,
This is
Zachy,
incredible. So this is obviously a lot safer than a knife.
Yeah.
This is the first time I've ever used a server.
And a bone china server at that.
Yeah, this
Doing
is
a great job.
very
And a-
easy.
Yes.
It's
right
very
through,
light.
yes.
It's very light. And
Just show, oh my gosh, look, that cake looks so nice.
wow.
It looks
Beautiful.
even more beautiful on this server, and these are really substantial. Now you've got the Old Country Roses pattern going around the outside, and again you've got the 22 karat gold that has been hand
Might have to just
painted.
give it a go.
Now can I just show you the server? I know that it's got cake on it. You want to lick that, don't you?
You're gonna have a bite, actually.
I can just feel it.
You've got a little bit there, Zach.
The Mad Hatter and Alice are
Take you
doing a
anywhere.
great job.
I know that we've got cake. Can I just have a little taste of that?
Oh my gosh, so good.
That was nice.
It tastes better because it's on this as well.
It does taste better on this.
You have
You've
like
got-
this feeling of, it's really important.
Yes.
I love it.
You
It just
have-
elevates every moment too, I think. Exactly like you're saying.
Royal Albert. And Royal Albert elevates any social gathering. That cake is absolutely delicious. Sorry, I've got to have some more. I don't even eat cake. Look at how much fun we're having.
so
This is
good.
Royal Albert in a nutshell.
Gorgeous tea party.
You know what I learned? So Miranda actually,
Are we still talking about Miranda?
He can't get
I
it
have
out of
a
his
bunch
head.
of facts
That's it.
about Miranda.
Miranda's got nothing to do
Is
with
she
Old
coming
Country
yet? Is she
Roses. Go on.
She actually drinks tea, juice, obviously tea, but juice out of her Royal Albert. So she cooks fruit juice, like orange, apple juice with cinnamon and different herbs and stuff like that as a warm drink. So
Zach,
actually-
Miranda was 2 sales ago. We're on Old Country Roses.
Okay.
But you know
I'm
what
gonna
we
go
can
sit over
talk
here
about?
in the grass. We'll sit down over
He's
here
still fixated on Miranda.
next to the clock.
What about Kim Kardashian, Zach?
Yeah, sure.
Because Kim Kardashian actually has used this exact pattern.
The Old Country Roses.
The Old Country Roses, the whole
alright.
Kardashian family.
Wow.
I didn't know that.
Well,
Interesting.
new love interest, possibly.
Next show, yeah.
Next show. Meanwhile,
I don't have another number, yeah.
he's going to hit on Alice. So you're getting 4 of the mugs, the tall mugs. They've all got the Old Country Roses. That's the quintessential signature pattern from Royal Albert. What I'd like to do is just take these mugs off and reveal exactly what that cake plate looks like underneath, because it is a big cake plate. You're getting the server as well, the pattern, the 22 karat gold going around the outside. And if I just turn it, you know that it's Royal Albert, because a lot of people collect these items, don't they?
They do. Over 150 million pieces have actually been sold.
150 million?
Yes.
Wow, that's amazing. So you can pick this up. You have your Afterpay on your screen. 62, can you read that, material? You've got glasses on, I haven't. 62.25.
25 cents, yes.
There you go. Oh, what about the item number? Give us that.
So the item number is 300420.
And you can join us. How can you shop with us?
Oh, well, you can just jump online at openshop.com.au or call us on 132580.
Oh, but listen, I don't need to be here. I'm going to see you later. I'm going to leave him to it. This is brilliant. You are a natural. So 4 of the tall mugs, also the cake server, and also the cake plate could be yours, and they'll be winging their way to you with free express delivery. Think about that.
Thank you, Alice.
Free express delivery.
Thank you very much.
You're also got 10% off your first purchase item, and you could win a Mercedes potentially. And you also, in September to October, have the opportunity for double credit points, which means if you spend $100, instead of getting $10 credit points, you will get 20. If you spend 240, 360. So it is the great way to shop. Now we're going to move on and see what the Mad Hatter and Alice have bought for us. We're going to continue with the Old Country Roses. Now, talk to us.
All right, so I guess we'll start from my left to right. So we'll start with the teacup and saucer here. So I'll show that first. It's a very similar design with the beautiful yellow. We've got the pink and got the red roses there. Also the gorgeous green leaves. And then with that, you also get the side plate.
Wow.
And what I really love about this design too, if you can sort of see, there's a bit of ridging around, which just adds that bit of craftsmanship, finer quality. And then
we're getting 2 of everything.
We are. So really it's just doubling that entire pack up. We've got some sandwiches here, another teacup and saucer. So you're getting 2 of everything. Share it with a friend, Nikki.
Oh.
See that?
Won't break.
Whoa.
This is the durability, and I love holding it up as well and looking at bone china. You are going to use this for decades to come. It's so robust, so durable. This is not just a collector's item, it's not just a present or a gift. It's something that you're going to get so much use out of, and it's going to elevate any social gathering. I'm channeling just jewelry for your home.
Absolutely, and that's the thing. Definitely showcase it, but really what you want to do is bring it out, use it every day, show that you have these beautiful pieces.
Now, I've got my eye on those cucumber and creme fraiche sandwiches. Can I? Exactly, just stole them
Not
off
quick
me.
enough, Nikki.
No.
But that is beautiful. That takes me to being a kid.
Classic,
It does.
isn't
It
This is
does.
English.
And gorgeous
English at its
tea
best.
party. Yeah. Anything that you want. We were thinking about sushi as well. You could put sushi on there. You could have these beautiful sandwiches. Do something a bit different. Not limited.
It is. I mean, that to me is growing up in the countryside in England, my grandmother, and we would have a little bit of maybe smoked salmon in there as well as the cucumber. And it's funny how it's a bit like smells. We had that conversation, Zach, when we did the candle, how something can just transport you back to a moment in time. And for me, that was a beautiful moment growing up because she raised me. And I always remember this pattern. It just evokes such emotion within me.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's a beautiful story.
Are you enjoying that sandwich?
This is a great sandwich.
So we're
save that for
getting
later.
the Old Country Roses. We're getting 2 of the side plates, 2 of the saucers, and 2 of the cups. And tell me again, or tell us again, about the history of the Old Country Roses.
Yes, so designed in 1962 by Harold Holdcroft, and it's been around since 1962. It's sold 150 million pieces, and it's the best-selling fine china dinnerware set in the entire world.
Why do you think that is?
think it's just an enduring design. It's quality, people understand that. It's got the gorgeous gold rim that's real gold as well. And I think people really put themselves within the story, and you sort of get these memories that you just keep, and they pass on to generations, and that's why they just keep buying as well.
Wow, so you could even buy these and keep one for yourself if you're on your own, a set, and gift a set to somebody. I wouldn't say no to Royal Albert. So there's $199, and you do have that afterpay, and you can join us on 132580, free express delivery, double credit points in September. It is very, very, and September to October, should I say, very exciting. I'd love to have your feedback when you get them home. Now, we've also seen the mugs, because you might want to get several pieces and start building your collection. We've got the 4 mugs that came with the cake stand and also the server that Zach's going to pass me.
It's got cake all over it.
It's got just the server, darling, will be fine. You keep the cake in front of you.
All right, I'll keep the cake.
And you've got the cake server as well as the mugs, and there's a nice bit of lemon cake on there as well. But I'm just going to compare the mug and the teacup in size. Old school versus new school. There we go. But it's a completely different experience, isn't it?
Completely different. And that's the thing, it's whatever you really want to live into and buy into, choose absolutely what you feel like. And we've got those options for you here today. So depending on what your mood is, choose either the modern style or the older style.
You've got to stick
Nostalgia.
the pinky out when you're drinking.
Yes.
You have.
Very fancy.
You've got to look classy, Zach.
How do you do that? How do I do this?
Mattia, what's your favourite tea?
I love Earl Grey, actually. A beautiful Earl Grey in Old Country Roses is the best experience you will have. It's gorgeous.
Now, tell us about your memories with your family and Royal Albert.
Yeah, so my grandma had always had Old Country Roses, and like so many grandmas I think have, especially Miranda Kerr's as well. She had Old Country Roses, and that's what stimulated that collection. But for me, and with Old Country Roses, is that exact thing, nostalgia and just remembering beautiful times that you've had with somebody very special.
Zaki, what do you think?
For me, I'm really enjoying this 4-piece set to entertain, to have friends over, to just enjoy those experiences together. I think, as we mentioned before, tea brings people together, food brings people together, and I can't say that I'll have this cake every day, but I'm a big fan of making like really nice dairy-free, like ice cream, vegan, vegetarian cakes and things like that. So I could use that, or like a fruit platter. I definitely. And then
cheese even.
Oh yeah, cheese.
Definitely cheese.
And then I'm a big fan of just cooking at home. I have my girlfriend over and we do a bit of cooking and things like that. So that's what we do.
Beautiful.
That is what we do. So let's recap. Now, if you want to order, it's very simple. Pick up that phone and speak to us, 132580, or go to the website, openshop.com.au, or what else do we do? Did you remember tapping the app?
You can tap the app.
You
Download
can.
it, tap the app.
All you need is the item number. Now, we've just looked at 2 sets of these, the side plate, the saucer and the cup, and they've all been beautifully painted with the Old Country Roses, which is the signature from Royal Albert, and edged by hand in 22 karat gold. So you're getting 2 sets of these. Aren't they absolutely beautiful? $199. I think that's $100 per set. I think that is darn good value.
Very good value, Nikki. And only at Openshop will you get that price.
So you have given us exclusives.
We have.
Right.
Only for you.
The Mad Hatter Tea Party is going to continue. Do not go anywhere. We'll be back after this quick break. Welcome back to Openshop. We're having a ball here. It's the Mad Hatter Tea Party, or should I say the Royal Albert Tea Party. We've got Alice and we've got the Mad Hatter. who's a bit spooky. We've got Zachy D. He crashed the party looking for Miranda Kerr. And we've got gorgeous Mattia. You must think we're nuts.
I do a little bit.
But
Just
you
that
love
Mad
it.
Hat is scaring me
But
every
you
time.
love it.
I do love it though. Bring it on.
Openshop.
Yeah, thank you.
Now we are going to go through the ages, and I think this set is beautiful. If you want to gift somebody a cup from their decade era, this is the set for you. Whether it's the 40s, we've actually got 40s, 50s, and 70s. We missed out the 60s.
We did too psychedelic.
Oh.
We've just remember that. We've got a 60s show coming up shortly. That's true story, Zach. You don't know yet, but we have $129, 300-428. Now, these are absolutely divine. Take us through the different, take us on a tour.
Yeah, so we'll start on the right and starting at the 1940s. So this is called English chintz. And English chintz as a pattern is all about filling as much space as you can with that gorgeous pattern. So we've got some forget-me-nots in here, we've got some pink roses, and we've also got some gorgeous green leaves, as well as that crackled background. So you'll see a little bit of what is actually quintessentially Royal Albert.
That's amazing. Zach, what do you think of that? I mean, that's going back to the 1940s.
It is.
A little bit before your time.
Would this be the cheeky bit of half tea, half spirit? You know, just the, you know, dark tea, and then, you know, when no one's looking, a little bit of vodka or something.
A little thing from your hip flask.
That's what that reminds
At
me
the
of.
time.
Oh, wow. It is, though. That is very English chintz. I'm thinking
is.
of chintz curtains. I'm thinking of the decor at the time, the interiors at the time, and
Absolutely.
the textiles. Now, talk to us about the durability of the china again.
Yeah, so Zach, if you want to give it a really good pound
No.
on the table there.
Really?
You do it.
Oh my gosh.
Come on.
This is the hardest part of my job. Okay, just like this?
Yeah, go. So fine china is so strong. Don't be afraid to use it. Zach's not.
I'm sweating. My armpits. Oh
You
my
know
gosh.
something bad's going to happen in a
enough.
minute.
Possibly.
I'm just feeling it. I'm channeling it. So that was the 40s. Now I'm
Yes.
loving this. The 50s.
Gorgeous era. So this is called Festival. So it makes you think of just having a great time as well every time you use this piece. So in it, we're going to think about spiky architecture. We're going to think about atomic structures. And we've got 3 beautiful florals in here. So we've got bluebells, and then we have some heads of dandelions,
Dandelion.
the seeds there. And we've also got some ferns as well. And of course, you've got that gold gilding across the top, down onto the side, and of course onto the foot as well.
And let's have a look underneath, if we may,
course.
because this is how that you know you are getting the real McCoy. This is Royal Albert at the bottom here. So you're getting 3 of the mugs for $129. Now I look at bluebells and that reminds me of frolicking through the woods when I was a kid. The smelling the bluebells and picking the dandelions and blowing them and making a wish. That's what we used to do. That's how we used to amuse ourselves before.
This kind of reminds me.
Technology.
This is traditional English design here? this
Very
one?
much so, and
Kinda reminds
very
me of-
reflective of the 50s.
Right. okay.
Yes.
For me, I don't know. It reminds me of the Japanese
Oriental
Oriental
style.
style. And what I like about these, Nikki, is that you can use it for your tea, your water, your little cocktails, as well as I mentioned, or my smoothies.
Yeah.
So these are incredibly versatile. And yeah, if you guys are thinking about grabbing a set, I totally recommend these. Jump onto our website, openshop.com.au, or give us a call, 13 25 80. And at the moment, the code is 300428. So which is the next one?
Well, we're going to go to the 70s. I know you think that psychedelia was in the 60s, but we're going to go groovy, baby.
We are. So a little bit more subdued, I suppose,
Subdued.
possibly, than being that groovy. So we're looking at this beautiful poppy design here. So really beautiful colors here. We've got the orange that comes through, a bit of the yellow, and into that lovely green. And very, very on trend at the time for the fashion as well. And it's very much come back into trend today. And it just inside as well, if we can tip it forward, you can see there's that little leaf design just on the lip. So it's just a little hidden, beautiful piece of design on the
And
inside.
all of the 22 karat gold. Now,
course.
when I think of the 70s, I think of tiered skirts. I think of wedges, I think of platforms, I think of maxi coats, oversized floppy hats, and I think of maybe a little bit of debauchery, but there we go.
Possibly.
It was was a bit loose, wasn't it, in the 70s?
It was.
And again, you've got Royal Albert 1970s poppy underneath,
Yes.
commemorating. As I say, I think these would be beautiful gift ideas. If you know somebody that was born in the 70s or the 40s or the 50s, you could gift them a cup for their commemorative decade.
Correct. Yeah.
Now,
So Mattia, I'm curious, so we've gone through how many sets now? 4?
4 different sets.
4 different sets?
Yes.
Can we give a bit of a summary of what we've gone through so
Yes,
far?
so you've
Test your
seen,
memory.
hopefully, we'll see, maybe not all the sets, but I'll go collections.
Start with his girlfriend.
Yeah, Miranda Kerr,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yes.
So we went through a few different sets with Miranda Kerr. Also, then we went and talked about Old Country Roses, which was the pattern that started everything. And then, of course, now we're into 100 years in talking through the decades.
100 years, that's 100 years of tradition. I mean, just
It
put that
is.
in perspective. That's huge.
It's a long time. And for a company to be around now for 115 years, Royal Albert, yeah, it's just an epic testament to everything.
I don't see this stopping. You know, this is going to be
No.
here another 100 years,
Exactly.
another 200 years. You know,
Yes.
there's so much history, and this creates that experience. I guess when they were created, as Nikki was saying, that memory, that experience that takes us back to those times
Yeah.
when we, connected with our grandma or friends or family, or growing up as a kid. But I think the cool thing about this is that where's this going? That experience is going to keep rippling throughout history, which is really cool.
But I love how they combine modernity with history, and that is a very subtle ride to go on, but they absolutely achieve it, and they make it relevant as it was 115 years ago as it is today. So the 40s, 50s and 70s, we are celebrating with this. Again, you've got your china, your fine china. Again, you have got your amazing 22 karat gold. Give these as gifts. Wrap them up individually for people for their decade. It's very easy to order, $13.25.80. Go to our website, openshop.com.au. Don't forget, if this is your first order, you will get 10% off that first purchase item. You've got double credit points as well. You're going to potentially win the Mercedes 30-day money-back guarantee, free express delivery, and afterpay. It gets me excited. You know what? I think we may have saved the best for last, because my favourite pack is coming up. Ooh. And I'd love as well if the Mad Hatter at some stage, or somebody could pass me the box that this comes in.
Yes, the box is phenomenal.
Now,
Wow,
we've
what
gone,
is
oh my
this?
gosh, we've gone a bit savoury. Is that sashimi?
It
Seaweed
is.
salad?
Alice, can I have the box
some
that this
octopus.
comes in?
Of course you can.
Thank you, my lamb. Ooh. It scares me.
It's a bit freaky.
It's just, I'm going to have nightmares about you tonight, Mad Hatter.
Oh my gosh, so well done.
Now, this excites me. You've got England, you've got the chintz.
Yes.
So we start here.
I think we start with Regency.
Regency.
Yes.
Thank you, Alice.
No worries.
I'm just going to
Okay.
dig in. This is edible, isn't it?
It is. So now,
Okay.
$399, and this is how it's going to come boxed. I'm sorry, but I love these boxes. This is, if you're giving this as a wedding gift, can you imagine? You're giving 115 years of history. So there's the box. I get excited about things like that because
Me
it's
too.
so beautifully presented. 300425 is the item number. Now take us through what we're getting, and then we can talk about the different eras that are depicted here.
Great, of course. So we're getting the 3-tier cake stand, and of course then we're getting 5 different mugs, so 5 different decades. But yeah, and within this one, you've got 3 different decades represented as well. So that's what we've got in this gorgeous pack.
Okay, start with the first decade.
All right, so we'll start with Regency
These
Blue.
are matching the cups.
They
Is
are.
that what it is saying? So that each level represents another cup?
Absolutely.
Gotcha.
So we've got Regency Blue in the middle. We've got Duchess at the bottom here. And then we've got English Chintz up top. So we've got the 1900s is Regency Blue, and that was all about sort of bringing different patterns together, bringing that in with this beautiful cobalt blue as well. And also you've got these really lovely maroon deep daisies that just bring this vibrancy and richness to the piece. So
Now,
that will match the middle.
That is Regency, isn't it?
It
I'm
is.
looking there and I'm seeing the late part of the 19th century, which
Yes.
saw a revival in the interest in classic designs, and you can see all of that coming down here. And it became fashionable to combine different patterns and colours and gold to create what we've got here, which is sumptuous.
So sumptuous.
Designs
Exactly.
in a single teacup. And you can see all of those neoclassical influences going around the inside. Again, it's all fine china. And it's very different to the other selections. So that's your Regency Blue. So that's 1900.
Correct.
So I'm going to pop that there. Where are we going next?
Go 10 years forward. So we're going to look at Duchess. And this is beautiful Duchess with this really sumptuous border again of black. So bringing that richness in, and then we look inside as well. And then we've got Astrids all on the inside.
I like the black.
See, I've gone all Downton Abbey now.
Well, you get that vibe from it, I know.
I'm channeling Lady Mary.
Well,
I can't help
absolutely.
it. I can't wait for the movie. Seriously.
It's coming out soon.
I was beside myself when I saw the trailer.
I
Sorry.
know.
Anyway, carry on.
So, and then on the outside of Cossin, we've got these really lovely gold daisies as well, which just bring some freshness to the design, break up that black pattern. And then we've got some lovely yellow and some lavender roses.
What do you think about that, Zaki?
These are incredibly glamorous. I think for me,
That's a good word.
bringing these out at a dinner party would just create so much conversation, and as we spoke about, memories and experiences, and it's just, yeah, it's not just a normal tea party. This is really for those you care about, and you're really wanting to make a memorable experience with all that, 100 years worth of experience, of history, and all the artwork in here is just so well put together. I love it.
Then we're going to move. So that was 1900, 1910.
Correct.
We're going to go to the Roaring 20s. We love the Roaring 20s, don't we?
That's right.
Flappers.
It's a good time. Great Gatsby.
Yeah.
Think of all of that.
Take us.
Here we go. So this is Spring Meadows in the 1920s, like you said, Roaring 20s. And think English countryside as well. All the beautiful flowers that you go and smell and just get that experience when you see this beautiful mug. And within there, I'll see if I can remember all 7, Nikki.
Okay.
But we've got columbines,
Yeah.
pink roses,
Yeah.
peonies,
Yeah.
primrose, buttercups,
Yeah.
Bluebells,
Yeah.
forget-me-nots,
Yeah.
and daisies.
And daisies.
There
Well
we go.
done. Yay.
Thank you. And I'll show you
That
on the
was
inside.
your homework. Do you remember?
That was my homework. I remembered all 7.
It's fresh, isn't it?
It is so fresh and indicative of the fashion at the time too, where we saw this real change to being more light, a little bit fresh, and doing that flapper and understanding that you really wanted to change and have a great experience.
So we're celebrating the 1900s. I'm going to give that to you.
Thank you very much.
1910s. Then we've got 1920.
20s, correct.
And then we're going to go. It's hard to believe that just in 20 years the whole style changed. Then we're going to go to.
We are going to go to the 1930s first, which I believe is Mint Deco. And Mint Deco was actually very ahead of its time, so all throwing back to the Art Deco period, but with this block of the mint green, which I think might be familiar to both of you now and everybody at home, which is really coming back into style. So a pattern for the 1940s to be this innovative is just insane.
A little bit retro.
Yeah, it is.
1930s, sorry.
And it's very stylized, isn't it?
It is. So as you can see these flowers here, if we can come in on that, it's really not an indicative flower, but it's got that stylized approach, just like you said, and very Art Deco.
With a contemporary twist.
Yes.
Okay, so those are the mugs, but we're also getting it's not just a cake stand. I mean, we've got sashimi on here. You can use this for anything.
Absolutely.
What about smoothies? Smoothies?
On the cake stand.
Mini smoothie stand.
You can give
you
it a go. You can do
It could be
little
messy.
smoothie shots.
Smoothie shots.
Try your best.
Kombucha shots.
But how beautiful is that? So
amazing.
It is
all
lovely.
of the plates,
Just
tell us
twists.
about those. They've been edged.
Yeah, so again, all edged in gold, same with the stem in the middle. And then, of course, moving through the decades, we'll start in the middle. We've got the 1900s with Regency Blue. On the bottom, as you can see, matching with the Duchess mug as well. And up top with English chintz. So we've got all 3 that are represented in the mugs that you're going to be getting as well.
Okay, can I just show you this? I just want to stand up. This is how it's going to
Very
come
light, very light.
presented to you. Now, look at that. And you also get a little thing that tells you about your eras. So starting from the 1900s to 1910, 1920, 1930, 1940. So you've got about 50 years here, or 40 years here. There's your explanation that tells you all about your Royal Albert and each of the stories for each of the designs. And it's an eclectic mix here. You might decide that you love one and you're going to continue to try and search out for the plates and everything else that goes with it. But what an incredible gift for somebody. Now, it's very easy to order this. Now, it's not just coming with these beautiful mugs. You are also getting the cake stand / sashimi stand that we're talking about here, that is going to be an elegant adornment to any, and we've got the 1910, 1900, and your 1940
yes.
On here, the little plates. It's a bit hard to see because we've got the food on. Now, it's very easy to order. Pick up that phone, come and join us, take the Afterpay, and know that you're going to get free express delivery. But I just love the presentation.
Gorgeous. And where's the Mad Hatter? Because it's very similar to a hat box, I think, and it's got that gorgeous presentation to it with the lid that you pop off, which is just a really lovely gift to give somebody. Beautiful. And on top, you'll see as well, it's got that 100 years, all in gold printing as well.
Now, high tea,
yes.
all of the possibilities. You don't have to go with your cucumber sandwiches. You can do your sushi like we've done here. You know, you're only limited by your imagination.
Well,
now, will these be around forever?
I would hope so. I would hope so. And I'd love to see a 200 years collection, Nikki. You know, we'd go through another 20, how many years is that? I didn't do math.
No,
100 years, but how many decades? 10 decades.
10 decades. Oh, stop it.
10 decades. Good Lord.
Now,
so then we'll have 20 decades.
But these are like almost like collector's items when they're presented in these bundles of 100 years.
Exactly.
And you're buying into the legacy of Royal Albert, the rich history of 115 years of that beautiful, fine china.
What I love about this, Nikki, as well, is that it's actually really light.
It is.
It's
and
really
that's
light,
the fine bone china.
which anyone can pick it up. And if you do drop it, it has that strength in here as well that, as I showed you before the smashing on the table, that it's not going to break. So it's very, very strong, very, very light. Anyone can pick it up. So yeah.
Now,
absolutely.
Mattia, why do you love Royal Albert personally? Be honest.
Personally, well, I think it's just that it's been around for so long. I really respect that. I respect that they've taken all of these different designs together and have just created this legacy and this lasting memory for so many people. I think for me, that is an incredible aspect of the brand.
And what's your favourite design personally?
Oh, it's a hard one. I have actually become really fond of the one that Zach is drinking out of, the Spring Meadows. I think it's just very light. I love all the different florals in there. It really gives me that sense of an English garden. I love it.
I am loving the mint deco. This one here, I think that is so reminiscent of the
Stunning.
It is. The colour's great.
Yeah.
Like to think of that mint colour back in the 30s is just incredible.
And Zach, what's your favourite colour?
It's a tie. It's a tie between these two, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, I would start off. I actually make a lot of with the smoothies. I put more ice and make an actual ice cream from the blender,
Wow.
like a high-powered blender. So you can actually put some ice cream in here
That would be
and serve
posh,
it as
wouldn't
like
it?
a nice, ice cream that's posh. I love it. Did I say that correctly?
Ice cream like never before. I'm coming round to your Saki, stocking up on the ice cream. So
Sounds
everything
good.
you see here, you're getting the 5 cups,
Exactly.
the mugs, all with the 22 karat gold.
Yes. And one of the 3-tier cake stands as well.
Now, would it be rude to have a cup of homemade pumpkin soup out of these
I
mugs?
think you could absolutely do that.
There's
Go
no rule.
crazy. No, do whatever you want to do. Have a soup, have ice cream like Zach said, have a smoothie. Just enjoy them. Go crazy.
Because they are robust.
They are.
Okay, and we're also getting the cake plate. Now,
Correct.
it's really simple. If you want these, if you want to join in with that Afterpay,
Yes.
goodness me, you could be paying those off and enjoying them as well. You have a 30-day money-back guarantee, and they will be delivered to you with free express delivery. 300425. And don't forget that Mercedes, have you heard about our promotion?
I have actually.
Zaki, do you want to fill anybody in that hasn't?
Promotion, for those who don't know, is every draw, so every purchase you make here at Openshop goes into the draw to win a Mercedes-Benz valued over, or just $90,000, or just under $90,000. So I see someone winning the Mercedes-Benz from this range, and you could be driving down the road with with one of these beautiful cups.
Put it in the holder.
You know what I mean? Like, I think that just goes hand in hand.
Yes.
I can't wait to have that as a social media photo online. That'll be great.
Oh, Zachy in the Merc. There he is with his Royal Albert. I've swagging out. I've heard it all. Well, so that is the richness. That is quintessentially the story of Royal Albert, 115 years of tradition. Things that are literally collectible, that are going to be passed down, but are robust enough to use every single day. Don't leave them in the cupboard for a special day. Use them every day. You're getting quality, you're getting beauty, and you also have an amazing way to pay them off with the Afterpay. Now, I've got to say thank you to Mattia. You've been an absolute joy.
No, thank you for having me.
You've been a treasure as always. Oh, look, your girlfriend's coming.
Here, Alice, you can have that.
Your boyfriend's back.
Oh, my boyfriend's back. Oh, my gosh. Look. Oh, it just feels wrong, doesn't it? You eat it. So, any last words for us, my darling?
No, just shop, 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 enjoy, and please use everything every day. Don't be afraid.
Be part of this rich history, over 100 years of history, and start creating rituals and memories. Have you seen how creepy he is?
He's loving you.
He's on my shoulder.
I don't know what you've done.
Oh, I don't know. A secret admirer. Now, you can carry on shopping on Openshop, openshop.com.au. Our website is an absolute joy. You'll find lots of other things on there. Maybe you want some pans and things so you can cook up to put on your Royal Albert. But from our home to yours, this is Shoppertainment.
All right, that was amazing.
Awesome.